Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the World of Juice Hoops channel. And welcome back to another episode of the Legends Fantasy Draft Series for your Miami Heat here on NBA 2K24. And I think today's episode, we're going to take it up a notch. We played the first game of the season, well, technically the second game of the season against the Boston Celtics. Allen Iverson was pretty awesome in that game. And then we went on a little bit of a sim journey where we were a little up and down. But that's to be understandable. It's year one of the Legends series. The teams that I draft never really dominate in year number one because we haven't had an opportunity to get into free agency and sign all the great legends that are out there. So year number ones are always a little bit up and down, a little iffy, depending on who I draft and how good they sim. So I think we're going to take it up a notch today. We're going to fast forward all the way past the All-Star game. I want to get past the All-Star game in today's episode. So if you guys are down for that, let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get started. We got a game against the Pacers and then a game against the Wizards and Mavs. So let's start simulating these games and see how we can come across. Not a good start. We lose to the Pacers by 2. Not ideal. We lose to the Wizards. Not ideal. Lose to the Mavericks. Really not ideal. That is 3 straight losses to start the episode, and I'm not too happy about it. So we got 4 games, 2 against Charlotte, 2 against Chicago. Let's at least get a win. Come on, let's get a win. Thank you. We beat Charlotte 1 time. We lose to them the 2nd time. Beat the Bulls 1 time. And lose. Oh my God. We've won 2 games out of the last 2 weeks of simulating. This is out of control. We're 14-12 right now. We got to turn it around. Timberwolves, Magic, and Hawks. Got to win some games here. Lose to the Timberwolves, beat the Magic, and lose to the Hawks. Okay, this is... Okay, we got to figure something out here. What's going on here? Why are we losing games? Everybody's hot, apparently, except for Andre Iguodala. Everybody is hot, and yet even Greg Oden's hot. If Greg Oden's hot on your team, then you got to be winning games. That's just how it works. I don't know why we're losing all these games. We got to figure it out. We've got literally one of the best point guards of all time on our team. How are we losing basketball games right now? I'm going to simulate a 2-week stretch. We're just going to bite the bullet. We're going to simulate a 2-week stretch right here, right now. Let's get it done. We're not going to be accepting a lot of trades, probably. Sixers, Warriors, Jazz, Clippers, Lakers, and Suns. That's the 2-week stretch that we've got simulating here. What happened? Are we just paused? Like, what's going on here? I clicked the simulate button. You guys saw me click the simulate button, and we're just stuck on this game against the Sixers on Christmas. Hello? There we go. Finally, we win the game. That took forever. That took way longer than it should have to simulate that game. We do get the win, though. That's nice. There we go. Let's get some win streaks piling up here. There we go. There we go. 3 in a row is what I want to see. They just needed a stern talking to. The boys needed a talking to. That's all it took. That is all it took to get us where we need to go. I don't know what's going on with this slow simulation, though. Kind of out of control right now. Why all of a sudden is it taking so long to get through a game? Or even not even a game, through a day? This is out of control, the simulation speed. This is crazy. I feel like I'm on like a PS2 or something. What is the simulation? We lost against the Clippers, which is not ideal. Can we beat the Lakers? Hello? Is it going to actually simulate for me? Or is it just not going to? Is it just not going to? That's what it feels like. It's just not going to simulate for me. I know it's not frozen because the background is still moving, so... Okay, so we go 3 in a row when we lose 3 in a row. I don't like these losses, man. It feels like we can't really get anything going. We can't get any consistency. How do we acquire consistency? I don't think it's through trades. I think we just have to kind of ride it out. Maybe we don't make the playoffs. Maybe we do. I don't know. We've got the Rockets, the Thunder, the Magic, and the Hornets. Let's go to the rosters and see who's kind of a team that we can jump in and play against. Who's got a good team? So the Hornets have Durant and Gasol and Parrish and JoJo White. It's not an amazing team, but it's an okay team. The Magic have Kobe, Ewing, Rodman. Okay, that's a better team than the first team. What about the Rockets? The Rockets have Oscar Robertson, Vince Carter, Paul George. I mean, the Magic team, I think, is a little bit better. Who was the other team? It was the Thunder. That's right. So who do the Thunder have? The Thunder have Kareem, Derrick Rose, David Thompson, Mitch Rodman, Zion. I think the Magic team is better? Kobe, Ewing, I think the Magic team is more put together than the Thunder. The Thunder is still a good roster, but I think the Magic team is more put together. So we're going to jump in and play the Magic in this episode. There's a big game against the Rockets. I think we've already simulated against the Magic, right? We lost the game, I'm pretty sure. I'd like to change that if I could. I'd also like to speed up the simulation. I have absolutely no idea why it's going so slow. I mean, I'm literally on a PS5. Like, what are we talking about here? 2K, what are we doing? I'm not trading out on Iverson, that's for sure. Iverson's like the one guy that's gonna stay on the team. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. Are we gonna get the simulation, or is it just gonna like not work for me? We lose to the Rock. I hate that it builds up this whole drama and like this dramatic weight of like, are we gonna win the game? Because it's like slow simulating for some reason, and then it's just a loss. All right, let's simcast the game against the Magic. This is kind of a rivalry because we're both in Miami. We're not both in Miami. We're both in Florida. We got a little bit of a lead here. We're starting to build it. Can we hold it? Minute 54 to go. We're going to jump in 124-104, so we're going to get the win regardless. There's not even... I could jump in here and absolutely miss every single shot, but we'd still win the game. That's how much we're up, and they can't score that many points. They can't score 20 points in 2 minutes. That's just not going to happen. I mean, yes, it technically is possible as Kobe has a wide open shot there. Okay, that's a little depressing. Where was the defense there? Kobe looks weird in a Magic uniform, by the way. Brunson, Yao, back down Patrick Ewing. Oh, that's a rip by Kobe. He tried a little swiper, no swiping, and gets called for the reach. Yao Ming at the free throw line. Drills the first. And then Yao Ming drilling the second as well. We got to get some fresh legs in there. Yao's going to come out for Hibbert. Barkley's going to come out for Rashid. And everybody else is pretty fresh and ready to go. I thought that Halliburton was going to make that shot. He probably should have. I didn't really have that good of defense on him anyway. Barkley and Rodman. This is a mismatch. Rodman's a good defender, but he's a little thin. Barkley should be able to overpower him, and he can't do it. And Ewing gets the rebound over Yao Ming. Funny, Patrick Ewing actually played for the Magic, if you don't remember. Kobe baseline. No good. Brunson goes after it. I think that's Bernard King that got the rebound there. Halliburton gives to Rodman, down low to Ewing. Ewing going to back down Yao Ming. You can't really back down Yao Ming. But Yao Ming can still get fouls called on him because that's just what happens, I guess. Oh, it's a shot clock violation. Thank God. I thought it was going to be like a free throw opportunity for Patrick Ewing. Artest feeds to Brunson. Brunson crossover. Crossover. Give it to the Dragon. Dragon for three. That's a super slow release. I forgot that his release was super slow. At least on that shot it was. That was poor by me. Ooh, that's Michael Red corner three, the former Buckeye. He missed it. Wallace with the rebound. Brunson. Crossover behind the back. Crossover. Over in the corner. It's Ron Artest. Meta. World. Sucks. Okay, missed another shot. That's okay. That's okay. I'll get back into the rhythm. I'll get back into the hang of things. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's not like we needed to win this game, or we needed to like make a couple shots to win this game. Is that an off ball? It's an illegal screen. The Magic are kind of crumbling down here at the end. Kind of low-key crumbling. Crumbleina. Brunson crossover. Crossover. Wallace in the corner. I need to switch our offensive assignments because Rasheed Wallace should never be in the corner. Oh, that's Brunson blocked by Rodman. That was kind of a weird way he went up with the shot. That's okay. 126, 107. Did I even make a bucket that I made the free throws? I don't think I made a single bucket other than the free throws and then a single 2 minutes that I jumped into the game. That's kind of wild if you ask me. But that's okay. We get a win against a very good Magic team. Much needed. Much needed. Let's continue simulating here. We play the Magic a lot, actually. Playing against the Hornets now. I think we've beat them already in this simulation. I think we've also lost that. Yeah, that's right, because we had the 2 games against the Hornets and the 2 games against the Bulls. And we split both of those for some reason. Ooh, we killed them on that game. 147-117. That's kind of wild, actually. That is kind of wild. We beat the Nets. A lot of trade offers coming in from our boys. We beat the Raptors. We've already played the Hawks today, I think. Hopefully we can beat them as well. Nope, we lose to the Hawks, so the winning streak is over. But at least we built up a few wins, gets our record back looking a little bit better. But now we're playing a simulated game against the Magic. Hopefully we can get the job done. And what? I didn't hit Simcast. Did I hit Simcast on this game? I don't remember hitting Simcast on the game. I guess I did. Whatever. We'll probably jump into the game against the Knicks. I'm hoping the Knicks have a decent team. I don't really know who's on their team. Losing to the Grizzlies is a little annoying. Are we going to beat the Celtics? Yeah, we beat the Celtics. Okay. So we'll take a look at the Knicks roster. What are they working with? The Knicks have Curry, Pistol Pete, Dwight Howard, Chauncey, Sean Marion, Antoine Jameson, Monte Ellis. Okay. That's a solid team. We can jump in and play against the Knicks. Simcast the game. We're on the road in the Garden. Oh, we're blowing them out. We are oh my God, we are really killing them. But they're coming back. Oh my, look how fast they came back. We were destroying them, and they fought back. That's kind of crazy. And now they are in this game. We're going to jump in. 1:31 to go in the game. On the road in the Garden. It's a 1-point lead for the Heat. This is actually kind of crazy. We were destroying them. We had like a 25-point lead at one point. I don't know if that's good offense by the Knicks or really bad play by us. Good bucket by Brunson going on Curry. Curry's not necessarily the best defender in the world, so Brunson can take advantage of that. But neither is Brunson as he gets his legs broken. Not even his ankles. He got his legs broken, and then Curry drills the 3 to tie it up. That was disgusting. Curry just broke not only the ankles of Jalen Brunson, but the entire lower half of his body on this one. I mean, look at Brunson out here. He got cooked. Brunson got cooked by Curry. That might have to be the thumb. He put him on skates. Get that man a map. He's lost. I can't even be mad at that. I got cooked by Steph Curry there. I got absolutely cooked. Okay, so Curry ties it at 129. Brunson to the basket again. I tried to pass it, but I got blocked by. Luckily, I got it back. Of course, I throw it away right as I get it back. Chauncey guarded by AI. AI's got 23. That's pretty impressive. Curry with the ball again. You know Curry's going to shoot it, so you got to be careful there. Maravich blocked by Yao Ming into the stands. I was ready for that. I saw that Maravich was like wide open. I was totally ready for the swipe right there, or for the block. Wallace gives to Curry on the inbound. Curry takes a little step, jump, hop shot. No good. Brunson to Iverson. Guarded by Dwight Howard. That's a wild matchup. Yao Ming and Pistol Pete. This is a crazy matchup. And Yao Ming going to easily bury it. 131-129. Timeout called by the Knicks. We got to make sure we got the right guys on the court. Got to make sure we got the right guys on the court. So obviously we want Iverson in the court, but we probably want him at point guard. So who do we want? Yeah, let's get Iguodala in there for the defense. Let's get Iverson back in there. And let's get Ron Artest in for the defense. So we'll have Hibbert play the power forward. We'll have Odin play the center, and then we have the 2 guys on the wing playing the defense, and then Iverson for the buckets. So that's what we'll do. That is what we will do. Hopefully Artest can drill some defense. They're going to give it to Curry. Curry might take the shot. Ooh, good lockup, but he drives in. No good. They're probably going to foul. No, they don't. Iverson. Crossovers. We got 2 huge dudes in here that can't shoot, but Iverson doesn't need to pass. He goes to the lane, drains the bucket. 133-129. Now they're going to start fouling once their possession's over, so we have now entered the foul game. Gerald Wallace inbounds once again, probably to Curry. It is. Curry, layup. It's off the backboard and in. Okay, who do I want shooting free throws? Probably either Iverson and Iguodala. Let's give it to Iguodala. And here come the free throws. Up by 2 with 25 seconds to go. Iguodala will shoot some free throws to make it a 4-point game. And I missed the free throw. That's not Iguodala's fault. That's my fault. Because I suck. Okay. That just makes it a little bit more interesting. That's got to be the final. Okay, it is. I was going to say, that's got to be the final Knicks timeout. It is finally the last Knicks timeout. But Curry can tie this at 134 with a simple 3. So we got to be prepared for that. Curry. Obviously, it's going to go to him. That's a 2. No good regardless. Get that out of Greg Oden's hands. I couldn't get it out. They fouled immediately. And now we got to shoot free throws to Greg Oden. But he drilled it. If I hit both these free throws with Greg Oden and I missed one with Iguodala, that's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. I hit both of them with Greg Oden. That was actually pretty easy, too. All right, 20 seconds to go. They're down by 5. Curry's obviously going to take a 3. He doesn't. Oh, he's wasting a lot of time. Curry, what are you doing? Trying to do a little magic hands there. Another foul call. That's Antoine Jamison. Is Hibbert at the line now? Hibbert's at the line now. Oh, God. His free throw is so difficult. Okay. 11 seconds to go. All you got to do is hit 1, Hib. There it is. He just hit 1. 6-point game. Curry'd have to hit 2 crazy 3s. Or Pistol Pete. Or Gerald Wallace, I guess. He takes the shot. No good. They're not going to foul. Oh, they are going to foul. I don't know why they're fouling. You're down by 6 with 4 seconds to go. And it's Greg Oden this time. Greg Oden's got a silky release, I guess. I didn't expect him, out of all people, I didn't expect him to have a good free throw release. That's why I love Greg Oden. 139-131. This one's over. Curry, half-court shot. There it is. I wouldn't expect this to go in, but it did not. 139-131. We beat the Knicks in the Garden. That's a good victory. They're a good team. They are a good team, although I thought that we were blowing them out, and then they come back and they make it a close game. That was actually kind of scary. Kind of scary. Okay, we got another big week of simulation. The Suns, Kings, Wizards, and Clippers. Clip. So let's see if we can get the job done against all 4 of these teams. We're on a nice little 2-game win streak coming off of a Celtics and Knicks victory. We beat the Suns. Man, they really want Barkley. Beat the Kings. I think we played the Wizards already this simulation, this episode. Man, we play the Magic a lot. I mean, we've played the Magic like 6 times, it feels like. I see them down there in the next week. Beating the Wizards is cool, and beating the Clippers, that's exactly what I wanted. We got 4 straight victories. I asked for 4 victories. We got 4 victories. We now stand as the number 1 seed in the AFC. I've been playing too much Madden. In the Eastern Conference. That's a little surprising considering all the losses we had earlier in the simulation. I guess everybody else is feeling the struggle too. All right, luckily the trade deadline's coming up. I don't think I'm going to make any trades, so we're going to simulate right past that. It'll be nice to get rid of all these trade notifications, though. I think we'll stick with our team, no modifications for Season 1. This is the team that I drafted. We might as well ride with it until, obviously, the offseason when I can change everything. Oh, give me another win. Give me another win to add to the record books. You stupid, slow simulation speed. What is happening? Is it just because 2K's at the end of the cycle or something? Or they're in the dog days of summer? What's happening here? We did beat the Magic, which is super dope. What's going to happen here, though, against the Spurs? The tension is building. There's suspense forming. The drama. What's going to happen? It's a nationally televised game. What's going to happen? Spurs. What are you going to do? What's up, brother? You going to win? You're not going to win. Simulation speed is absolutely at a snail's pace. This might have to be a shorter episode. We lost the game anyway. This might have to be a shorter episode till I can hopefully, like, I don't know, let the game rest a little bit. I have no idea what to do to fix the sim speed, but I think we're going to go till March 1st in this episode, so we'll have like a month and a half to do in the next episode. That'll be the end of the season. We'll probably jump into probably 1 or 2 more games. Let's get through All-Star Weekend, though. Let's get through All-Star Weekend. Got a Bucks game and a Sixers game. Lose against the Bucks and lose against the Sixers. That's not the way you want to enter the All-Star game, is to have 2 straight losses. But that's what we did. This is your America versus World teams. And it looks like I got Andrew Bynum participating in that. That's pretty cool. We'll simulate that game. And 134-117. Okay, 3-point contest is Reggie Miller, Oscar Robertson, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Durant, Chris Mullin. What's the dunk contest got? Zion, John Morant, Zach LaVine, Serge Ibaka. Okay, what a wild 4th person to throw in there. You would think like Michael Jordan would be in there, but I guess not. So the winners are Kevin Durant and Zion. Very cool, very cool. All-Star Game starters, Oscar Robertson. The jerseys look pretty clean, though. Oscar Robertson, Elgin Baylor, LeBron, Kevin Garnett, and Tim Duncan. And then for the East, it's Bob Cousy, Kobe, Dr. J, Hakeem, and Shaq. Do we get any All-Stars? Probably not, because we play such a expansive lineup. Like I think we play 11-man rotation, so we probably don't have any All-Stars. All right, so we've got, let me just go to we don't need to go backcourt and everything like that. Let's just go to the actual thing. So All-Star participants, here we go. So we got the East All-Stars. We are in the East. I see Allen Iverson. Do I see any other? No more Heat players, but Allen Iverson made the All-Star game. That's pretty nice. What's he averaging this year? 20 points, 7 assists. You know what? That's pretty solid. I'll take that. Make the All-Star team. That's nice to see. All right, so let's get through back to regular games. Let's see, now the thin speed's going crazy. I think, let's see, we play the Pelicans, Kings, and Blazers. Pelicans, Kings, and Blazers. The Kings have Scotty, Walt Frazier, Bob Unseld, Blake Griffin. The Pelicans have Wilt, Jerry Lucas, Shea. Ooh, this Pelicans team might be pretty fun to jump in and play against. And then who was it? It was the Pelicans, the Kings, and the Blazers. That's what it was. The Blazers. Karl Malone, Havlicek, Bill Walton, Earl Monroe. That's a pretty solid team, too. But I think the Pelicans is going to be the team that we jump into, which happens to be this game. So, oops, I clicked simulate. Never mind, we jump into the Blazer game. We lost the game anyway, so I thought that I clicked Simcast. I did not. All right, okay. So we lose a lot of games right now. We're on a 4-game win streak, or 4-game lose streak, which is not what you want. 4-game losing streak is not what you want at all. We're on the road in Portland to take on the Blazers. And it looks like we're getting off to a good start. Late 4th quarter. Oh, okay. We got this one in the bag. I probably shouldn't even jump in, but I already clicked it. So 15 seconds remain. I wanted to jump in a little bit earlier, but we had it in the bag, so. Artest will guard the inbound. Havlicek, Jones, Bill Walton, rest in peace. 10 seconds. Bill Dampier. What's he got? 42 for Iverson. That's why he was an All-Star. Is that Julius Randle with the screen? I think it is, yeah. Barkley guarding him. Randle no good, and that is the game. The Heat get a victory. We get off the losing streak, which is nice. Absolutely needed. Iverson cheesing over there because he had 42. Dropping bombs. Absolutely dropping bombs. Okay, and then we'll jump into this game against the Nuggets because it is the final game of the simulation for today. Another road game. Ooh, Nuggets got off to a hot start, but we fight back a little bit. There we go. Fight back. Come on, big dog. Ooh, this might be a little bit out of reach. 2 minutes to go. We're down 121-106. I mean, I'll try. I'll try to come back in this one. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can come back in this one. This might be a little bit out of my reach. Gordon Hayward inbounding. You got Jokic in Denver. I forgot about that. Chris Paul. What a duo that would be. A young Chris Paul in prime Chris Paul again, and Jokic teaming up. That's not fair. I mean, Yao Ming shouldn't even have jumped in the first place. He should have just stood up and stand up straight. You could block Chris Paul. But Chris Paul gets the shooting foul, and he will go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. 123-106. I don't know if I can come back. This is going to be pretty tough. Let me get Iverson back in there. I know he's a little tired, but let me get Iverson back in there. Who's that? Kevin Love? Barkley and Kevin Love? Jokic and Yao Ming. Not a great matchup for Jokic. Yao Ming delivers. But we're going to need to shoot some freaking... We're going to need to shoot some freaking three-pointers if we're going to want to come back in this game with 1:45. Jokic to the screen. Paul. No good. Get that ball up the court. Brunson. Corner. Three. Brunson, no good. I missed the release, man. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. 19 points for Petrovic. That's pretty cool. Kevin Love, jumper, mid-range. No good. Yaming with the board. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Corner. 3. The Dragon. That's highly contested. Highly contested. Gotta be better than that. I'm just forcing shots at this point. I've had a couple possessions where I probably could have taken a much better shot. Kevin Love, is he going to shoot that? He might. Yep, he is. He doesn't make it. Yaming just getting free boards. He's a board merchant. Down low, Barkley, bucket. 55 seconds, the 13-point deficit. I mean, it's possible, I guess. I'll swipe. Brunson, look at the athleticism. Jalen Brunson. Little floater. He's got it, Green Bean. 44 seconds, play defense. Come on, boys. Come on. Swipe again. Swipe or no swiping. Brunson. Paul's doing a good job. Get it in there. Jokic to the screen. No, he just got the ball. Yaming still slow. Kiki. Oh, that's Kevin Love. Get down on Jokic. I'm stuck. Jokic, I fouled his hand, and he made the shot anyway. That's ball game. He made the freaking shot anyway because he's Nikola Jokic. Of course he's going to make that shot. He even had a hand on his hand. All right, that's going to be the ball game. I tried, but I think we're just down a little bit too much. Iverson basket. Oh, that's a hard foul. That's World Beat free fouling him right there. All right, I tried my best to try to get back in this game. I think we were just down too far when I jumped in initially. With only 2 minutes in the game remaining to come back from, what was that, like a 13-point deficit or something crazy like that? Yeah, it just wasn't going to happen. 19 seconds left. That's unfortunate. Oh, World Beat free missed that shot. If it was a closer game, I'd be more excited about that. 127, 114. You know what? Let's just cut loose here. Who's going to get open for a 3? Dragon, corner, 3, bucket. Why does that never go in? Probably because he had like a hand on his soul. That's how close he was. We're going to lose 127, 114. Man, we had a weird roller coaster ride in this episode. We had a bunch of losing streaks. We had a couple win streaks that were pretty nice. And we had really annoying slow sim for some reason. The sim speed was just ungodly slow. Kind of weird. But that is where we will end today's episode. It's contract deadline extension. Yes, we will stop simulating because I want to make sure all my guys are extended before we get to the free agents. Test free agency for Alex English. Roy Hibbert's the only one that will resign. So I'll give him a little 3-year deal. We can always trade him if we need to. Remember, money is not a problem in this series because all these guys are super expensive anyway. So money is not an issue in this series, but it looks like Hibbert was the only guy that was on the last year of his deal. But if we take a look at the upcoming free agents, this is why I'm so excited to get to the offseason because all of these guys are on 1-year deals, expiring deals. So Shaq, Bird, Curry, Jordan, Hakeem, Chamberlain, and plenty of others. I'd say my top guys that I'm really intrigued about and guys that I want to get Larry Bird. I've never really had Larry Bird on any of my teams before, so I kind of want to get Larry Bird. I obviously want to go for like a Curry or a Jordan. I probably want to go for LeBron. Maybe a Tim Duncan or a Dirk. I want to change the team. I want to change the team. I don't want to go too crazy. I usually do go crazy, and I might change my tune by the actual time the offseason gets here, but I definitely want to get some guys. I definitely want to get some guys. I definitely want to go for Larry Bird. I know that for sure. I definitely want to go for LeBron James. I know that for sure. Tim Duncan, I kind of want to get. I think that'd be pretty intriguing. I've never had Duncan either. So that's probably 3. And then obviously I'd love to get like Jordan or Shaq or Kevin Garnett or people like that. I think that could be pretty fun too. So, looks like Rose got hurt actually. So there's going to be a lot of players in free agency this year that I am going to be targeting heavily, but that'll be in an upcoming episode, the off-season episode. Next episode, we will finish up the regular season, get ready for possible playoffs, at least I would think playoffs. We've moved down to the 3 seed with those unfortunate losses to the Nuggets, the Pelicans, and the Kings in recent time, and the 2 losses before that with the Bucks and the Sixers. So we've had a rough little stretch here as we end the episode. It's a tight race in the Eastern Conference, actually. the 7 seed and the 8 seed are only like, what, 7.5 games back, 6.5 games back. Those guys are actually in fairly good striking distance to get the 1 seed if everything goes crazy. So a lot of parity in the Eastern Conference, at least. I don't know what the Western Conference looks like. If we go to the NBA standings, the Western Conference, if I actually click the right button, the Western Conference is not as close. You got the Lakers and the Kings that are dominating, and then you got a 5-game deficit, and then it drops off. So it's pretty close in the middle numbers, like 4 through, or I guess 3 through 8, or 3 through 9, really. And then it drops off a little bit more, and then you got the Blazers, who are really, really bad, the Nuggets, who are really, really bad, who just beat us, unfortunately. And then in the Eastern Conference, the worst teams in basketball are the Celtics, which is weird because they have like Shaq and stuff. We played them the first game, or the second game of the season. The Hawks are really bad, and so are the Raptors. Very interesting. You wouldn't expect the Celtics to be bad, but I guess they're not playing very well. They've got Shaq, George Gervin, Gary Payton, Billy Cunningham. I mean, they don't really have like a dominant scorer other than Shaq. I mean, George Gervin's cool, but they don't have like a big time bucket getter other than Shaq. So I guess I can see why they're not performing very well. But the Hawks being bad, they've got Larry Bird, Steve Nash, Marcus also. They've got a little bit of defense. They've got some scoring, some buckets. They got some assisting. Like, the Hawks actually seem like a very well put together team, at least on paper. But I guess that they're not obviously better than the other teams that they're playing against because they're one of the worst teams in basketball, apparently. So very, very interesting. But that will be the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. I'm just glad that the sim speed seemed to be speeding up a little bit as we ended the episode. I don't know what that was all about, but I do not want to have that happen again. That was torture, having to wait through that just to get a one day simulated. So hopefully that's fixed for the next episode where it doesn't happen. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.